Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixmart here, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2. When we left off, we're investigating here, there, and everywhere on this good old crime scene from back at the beginning of this case before all the other stuff with Blaze and the kidnappings all went on. But now it looks like John's the potential culprit for this. They're at least accusing him, but we gotta save this boy.
Lang is accusing John of murder.
Oh my God. Christ.
Murder accusation.
Oh no, that happened. Well, we're gonna continue where we left off and trying to help this boy.
You're welcome, everyone.
You're welcome,
I've been
Internet.
sitting on that one for a few minutes. I'm just like, Evan, I have a joke. And he's like, okay. I'm like, just wait.
Okay. John, it's painfully obvious that you were desperately trying to hide something from me.
What are you going on about? I'm not hiding anything.
You were hiding something about this yellow stain on the president's clothes, correct?
What?
It's a great animation.
I love it. I love him.
Why did you leave it entirely out of your testimony? The fact you made no mention of it serves only casts more suspicion upon yourself.
That's because I had a corn dog and I spilled some mustard on his shirt. So what?
I have a convincing explanation.
Ooh. What are you doing?
Judge Courtney?
Allow me to explain.
Why are you...
The yellow stain left on the president's chest is almost certainly lion lily pollen.
Lion Lily?
When I met with the president on the roof of the Grand Tower 2 nights ago, I brought him a bouquet of lion lilies. Lion lilies are beautiful flowers with stunning golden petals. Some of the pollen from the lilies must have gotten on the president's suit. Huh? But I didn't see any lilies in the security footage, though.
It's behind his bulking shoulder!
They were simply obscured by the president's body.
His bulk body! Man looking like Sasquatch over there.
He really does.
Why'd you bring a bouquet?
If Sasquatch was a JoJo character.
I know, right?
That I cannot say.
Hey, you're keeping way too many secrets. We won't let you... You won't let us...
You won't
tell us why you met with the president or the reason you brought him flowers.
My apologies. However, I did give him the bouquet. That much is true.
But when the president's body was discovered, we didn't find any flowers.
I honestly don't know how that could be.
Huh. Hey, Miss Judge. All your answers have been too vague. You can't say this and you don't know that. Do you accept flimsy testimony like that in your trials?
Hey, cut it out! John, I threw the flowers away.
You threw them away? So there were flowers near the body when you found it?
Yeah, that's right. They were right on top of the president's body. They had been crushed as flat as pancakes, though. Ah, I see. So the flowers were squashed by Mozzilla's head, too.
And a large amount of pollen got stuck to that president's suit.
That president.
That president. That seems to be the gist of it. However, why did you go out of your way to dispose of the flowers?
No reason. Boy!
So John's not going to tell us anything either.
I guess mother and son both have a lot of secrets, huh? That is not true. At the very least, I can tell you why John threw away those flowers.
Okay.
Huh? John, you saw me leaving the house with those flowers in hand, did you not? I get it. John saw the flowers and thought of his mom.
He threw them away in order to protect Judge Courtney from being suspected.
Oh. That's not true. You're all wrong.
That was his worst lie yet.
I often decorate our house with those flowers. The bouquet must have reminded him of me.
So the pup just happens to find the flowers from his mother's bouquet on top of the body. That's why he threw them away and kept sighing about the body. Ha! It's a tight little story if I've ever heard one.
What's wrong with that? I suppose you prefer untidy, messy stories, Agent Lang?
Don't tell me you've forgotten already, Missy. This pup confessed that he caused the monster's head to fall last night.
Oh, that's true, but...
He's currently the only suspect in the president's murder. It is true that there are many reasons to suspect John. However, there is someone other than John who is far more suspicious. What'd you say?
Blaze!
John himself was kidnapped by that very person not too long ago. And we whisked in from the refrigerated warehouse near the harbor, pal. A refrigerated warehouse? That's right, pal. The refrigeration wasn't turned on, so it wasn't about to freeze to death. But if he hadn't yelled out for help, we would have never found him.
Dang. Once the sleeping drugs were off, he was finally able to call out for help.
Sleeping drugs. Huh. If I recall correctly, when you were kidnapped.
That's right. There was a bottle lying on the floor of the refrigerated warehouse. I think it was the same thing that was used on me not long ago. That sleepy ZZZ stuff. It's super powerful.
Sleepy drugs. How about it, Agent Lang? John is clearly a victim. There's a mastermind at work behind the scenes of this case. I don't know anything about this so-called mastermind. You say they were here last night? I still don't know for sure yet. It's not like you to be so vague, Mr. Prosecutor. Indeed, I still don't have any evidence that ties the mastermind of this murder. Is there someone else? Is there anyone besides John who had the opportunity to murder the president?
Yes, Blaze. You literally just talked about him being there. Yeah, all that,
That's it. As I thought, in the end, that pup is our only suspect. Isn't there one more suspect, Agent Lang? What's this?
Use your head,
Didn't
Wolfman.
we prove it earlier? Last night there was one more person here. Blaze the Best. You're saying he's the one who did it?
God,
Last
that face.
night, John was not alone. Blaze the Best was here too.
So terrifying.
It really is. Should we consider him to be a new suspect? Blaze the Best killed the president? It's entirely possible. Blaze the Best. It can't be. The same guy from 12 years ago? 12 years ago. That keeps popping up.
Yeah.
Well, a lot has changed. It all happened over 12 years ago. Back then, he and my old man were close friends, and our clan protected the president's life.
Lang, don't tell me you're the one from 12 years ago.
You got it. Ain't this nice? Now you're finally going to prison, where you belong. 12 years is a long time coming for a suspended sentence. Don't you agree? Agent Lang, what happened 12 years ago?
For real.
Nothing that concerns you. On the contrary, it might just have some sort of connection with this case. I suppose you have some proof, Mr. Prosecutor? Show me evidence that there's a connection between this case and the one 12 years ago. Evidence, you say? If you don't have any evidence, then there's no point in talking about it. Is there any evidence that connects this case with what happened 12 years ago?
I like how we're not even a prosecutor anymore and we're just like, hey, what happened?
I know, right? Any evidence that ties this to 12 years ago? That wouldn't be anything, I don't think. That was all the stuff
12 years ago.
Oh. I didn't even think about that
Just get
until I was
revenge
going
for
through.
12 years ago. Boom. There it is. Done.
Interesting. So this is the fake... Oh. Well then. I was about to skip over that.
No.
This letter was sent to Jill Crane, who was murdered 2 days ago. Although the sender is currently unknown. Here it is written as follows. Please get revenge for 12 years ago. What? 12 years ago? That's not all. Take a look at this as well. This is a report written by Patricia Rowland to Blaze the Best regarding Knightley. Please read this part here. That thing laid to rest near the flower bed 12 years ago.
I guess we could have pretended either one of those.
Yeah, Agent Lang, something big is happening here. Joe Crane's murder 2 days ago and now the president's murder today. There has to be some connection there.
Definitely.
And the key to solving it lies in what happened 12 years ago, does it not? You're asking me to reopen the old wounds of the Lang clan? Agent Lang, I beg of you.
Who said hold it?
Who was that just now?
Shifu!
You guys, what are you all doing here?
Oh, I guess I'm doing
You
it.
just take it over for me.
We found out you're here, Shifu. We heard that Shifu was investigating the incident from 12 years ago.
You idiots! I'm not your boss anymore. Get back to your own posts.
Sir, we can't do that.
What'd you say? Are you disobeying my order?
Shifu, we also beg of you. So Chico, we beg of you. Reinvestigate the SS5 incident from 12 years ago. None of us can ever forget that case. We know you feel the same way, Shifu.
Agent Lang, even your former subordinates desire to reinvestigate the case. Do you think you can solve the mysteries of that case? Perhaps I can. With your help. Wouldn't be the first old case I've solved today.
Yeah.
I got it. I accept your invitation.
Shifu, Shifu, Shifu,
Shifu!
Now then, with that decided, I guess it's my turn to shine.
Okay.
We're investigating a case from the past, right? And guess what the best tool for that is?
The little Mr. Thief.
Right! If we have the case files from the past case, I can recreate it.
Unfortunately, I don't have the case files.
Huh? What do you mean?
Access to those case files is restricted. It's being treated as highly classified information.
Oh.
Why is that? I don't know, but it seems like there were a lot of things that they wanted to keep hidden. Even what I know is limited to what was published in the newspapers back then.
Jeez.
That'll not be a problem. In any case, please tell us what you know. Sure.
And he's Interpol. That's crazy.
And Lang Clan.
Yeah.
The SS5 incident. The incident occurred on the winter day 12 years ago. It was the 10th of February. The police department in this country received a call from a group of kidnappers. We've kidnapped President Huang, they said. Kidnapped? The SS5 incident was a case of President Huang's kidnapping. They demanded a ransom of $100 million.
100 million? Wait, just how much is that?
Such a large amount, she is having trouble visualizing
She
it.
is 17.
That's a lot of Snickers bars.
That night, my old man was the last person to meet with the president. They were together at the Zhangfa embassy until midnight on February 10th. After that, no one knows what the president was doing up until he was kidnapped.
That's a lot of Swiss rolls.
With the president's life at stake,
Like her just thinking this out loud as he's
Yeah.
telling this story.
the Zhangfa government finally gathered the money. After that, the ransom was delivered and the president was returned safe and sound.
Huh.
So, President Huang has been the president since 12 years ago. That's really amazing.
Well, being in office for so long is just a small part of how amazing the man is. Lang seemed a bit happy when he said that.
Aww.
And what happened to the kidnappers? Well, a top-secret covert investigation was carried out, then a secret trial was held. A trial? Does that mean the suspect was caught? The suspect was Patricia Rowland.
Wow.
Then the reason you came to the prison a few days ago. Yeah, I was put on extended leave from Interpol. So I decided to go back to reinvestigate what happened 12 years ago. First, I had to get a look at the face of my target.
So the trial 12 years ago ended not with a not guilty verdict.
Yeah. Back then, my old man was in charge of every aspect of the president's security. He took responsibility for the kidnapping and was relieved from his post as bodyguard. But he continued to investigate as a regular police officer until he finally found the culprit. And it was none other than Patricia Rowland. There was no way she could be innocent. However, the result was a not guilty verdict. In the end, the case went unsolved. Crushed in both body and soul, my old man resigned from the police.
Jeez.
What was the basis for investigating producer Roland?
For arresting.
There's a lot of evidence. At least that's what I think.
You said investigating.
Bah. But I can't see those documents for myself. So that's where my story ends.
What should we do with only this much information? Even a little thief would have a hard time producing a recreation.
Is there really nothing we can do?
Oh. Who now? That could be literally anyone.
Literally? Well, I mean, we already have a whole party here. Who else could possibly join us?
Who in the world?
Just old bag. Looks like you could do some hentai, Poo.
No.
Who's that? Jesus. Oh. Okay.
But which one? Oh, okay.
Francesca.
And Mr. Shields, too.
We finished up with the trial and finally managed to catch up with you guys.
We have literally no idea which one said it.
Yeah.
Probably Ray. Looks
Yeah.
like you could use some help. That seems like a Ray thing to say.
Yeah, and Francesca would have said Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah. Here, take this.
This is... it's the case files for the SS5 incident, sir.
Dude, all of our voices are here right now.
Pretty much.
Everyone in this game.
Oh my god.
When Roland mentioned 12 years ago during the trial, it caught my interest. I looked into it immediately and got in touch with Interpol.
I expected no less from you, Francesca.
Don't get the wrong idea, Miles Edgeworth. I didn't prepare these documents for you, the former prosecutor. I did it for the sake of the investigator taking up the case his father left behind.
Sis. But I thought information on the SS5 incident was restricted to the public.
That restriction was placed by the prosecutor in charge of the case, Blaze the Best.
That makes a connection right there. Blaze the Best was the prosecutor in charge? Him?
However, this explains a lot.
Yeah.
As a result of the trial just now, Blaze's authority has been revoked. It's all thanks to his son.
Sebastian coming in hard.
Yeah.
Sebastian. By bringing down his father, the door to this past case has been opened. Good job, boy.
For real.
Good job,
Prosecutor DeBest is currently wrapping things up in Patricia Rowland's trial. And he told me to relay this message to you. Leave Pops and his cohorts to me. You guys just take care of the case on your end.
Huh. He's become quite reliable right before our very eyes.
Truly.
Alrighty then. This is perfect. Now that we have the files, just leave the recreation to me.
Indeed. Well then, let us begin. According to these documents, it appears that the incident took place right in front of the Tower Plaza. How convenient.
Then let's head right to the plaza right away.
Just this huge field trip.
And then everyone else stays behind, hopefully. Nope, they're here.
Everyone's here.
Oh my god, it's so crowded here. Fuck. I'm pretty sure this is the most characters we've had in one spot in any of the Ace Attorney games at one time.
Yeah.
Christ.
Easily.
Okay. Would you please activate the little Mr. Thief?
Right. With these case files, recreating everything should be a snap. Where should I start?
Where indeed? According to these documents, seems there was a witness to the kidnapping of the president. A freelance journalist by the name of Jack Cameron. However, he happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and was murdered by the culprit. Does that mean the place he saw the president at was here?
Here? At the Grand Tower?
No, the Grand Tower was only built around a year ago, Kay. Before that, this place contained mostly old abandoned buildings. However, 12 years ago, this place was... Now you're finally talking about some stuff that I know. Huh? Yeah. 12 years ago, at this very spot was... the Happy Family Home. Oh, what's that, Belle? It was a place where children who had lost their parents could live.
So an orphanage.
Oh man, so like half of all my friends and everybody that I know and since this game series started.
So is this where Ace Attorney main characters are raised?
Yeah. Or to put it simply, it was an orphanage. I almost ended up here once.
Oh.
So the prisoner was kidnapped at the orphanage.
Oh God.
Holy crap. And at the head of that facility at the time was Patricia Rowland. Apparently Rowland always referred to it as her home.
Huh. It seems that suspicion would naturally fall upon her.
Patricia Rowland, Blaze the Best, and President Huang. The darkness that remains from the SS5 incident still casts a shadow on the present case. Okay, I'd like you to input the investigation data from Jack Cameron's murder case. We can probably assume that he was killed by one of the kidnappers.
So if we solve the murder case, we'll know who the kidnappers were, right?
Precisely. I'm counting on you.
Alrighty, take this out.
Beep beep boop beep boop bop. Beep beep doo 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 boop. That's the sound it makes.
Okay. Impressive.
All right.
That's right.
"Whoa."
He's never seen it.
Well, what the heck is this? Everything's green.
I've come to expect such reactions.
Yeah.
This is a recreation of the grounds of the facility that stood here 12 years ago. Based on the documents from the police investigation,
I recreated the scene to show what it looked like when police arrived at 7 a.m. the next day.
it appears a fair amount of snow had piled up here. Yeah, I heard that the footprints in the snow were prime pieces of evidence. The snow fell during the day on the day of the incident,
Oh.
so the snow only fell before the crime took place. Which means the footprints wouldn't have been erased by any further snow.
That's
I
good.
must make sure to pay close attention to these footprints.
Yeah. Emma comes in. Sure, join the party.
Alright, everyone's just all scattered about. I want to talk to all these people. There's so many
Yeah.
people around. Ray's over there. And got them over there. There's so many fucking people. Oh my god, I'm just going to go hide over here. Alright, let's just go around and talk to people. Hey, y'all.
Have they seen this?
No way.
What a scoop! Would you look at that? These folks have turned. These folks have done turned green. Maybe they're sick or something, but their clothes are green too. Well, I'll be. Their clothes are all green too. I reckon this ain't no ordinary disease. You picked up on something good. Looks like you're taking to the next. You're taking it to the next level. Yes, Chief.
It looks like there's no way we'll be getting a word in.
Not that I have any desire to intervene.
Oh my god.
How about you guys?
They've seen this. Scruffy, don't you dare say a word. I'm warning you.
Miss Edgeworth, please help me, sir. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? It's about the story behind the SS5 incident, sir. Even though Blaze may have lost his authority, there's no way he can get confidential documents this quickly. That got me curious, so I made a few calls and asked around. And I found out that Miss Von Karma used all sorts of forceful tactics to...
Scruffy, I thought I warned you.
You've done a lot for us, Francesca. I promise I'll bring this to an end with my own hands.
So she literally threatened people.
Yeah.
That's
Lang,
amazing.
How you doing?
Lang. Oh. I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
Shifu, I know it's not my place, but I have a request. Please, do a roll call just like the old times.
Just like old times, huh? What a lark. Guess I have no choice. Roll call.
1. I'm sorry. Roll call as one person is really lacking.
It's nonsense. It got nothing to do with numbers. Even though you're the only one here, the pack is always one, right? If you think it's lacking, then how loud enough to make up for the rest of the pack? Roll call!
1. 1. 1.
That man, is he on the verge of tears?
What? What?
Hey, Ray.
Shifu, I'll follow you till I die.
This scene sure puts joy to your bones. Uncle Ray needs a hot baby to keep him warm.
Oh my god.
Could you please try to be a little more serious?
Oh, that's what Kay wants. I guess I'll have no choice. Mouse, this is where it all began. Isn't that right? Yes, I fear that is the case. What was Patricia and Blaze's true goal? There are still many mysteries yet to be solved. Indeed, it is just as you say. Particularly the mystery
That way.
of... particularly the mystery of... what happened to Kay Ray's love? Is that suspenseful?
Oh, not even a little. You just couldn't resist, could you, Mr. Shields? Why can't you ever stay serious for more than a minute?
I think he's genuinely incapable of staying serious for that long.
God.
That's a terrifying little bear here, by the way.
This bear-shaped igloo is both cute and scary at the same time. I hereby declare this a bear glue.
Huh. It looks like as though this igloo could fit 3 people inside.
Yeah, I bet you could live up to 3 years in this bear glue.
3 years? What about the summertime? Igloo would
No,
melt.
it's bear glue. Mr. Edgeworth, say that again. Say that one more time.
The igloo would melt.
Tch.
She tried so hard.
Yeah. He almost said bear glue.
Hello. Talk to them. Talk. There you go.
John, want to go see the
Oh, they
bear
actually
glue?
want to talk.
Please ask me anything you wish.
What about your son?
You have my heartfelt thanks for bringing John back. Oh, even the thought of him not coming back makes me...
Hey, old man, don't bully my mom.
No, that wasn't my intention.
Whoa, look at him go. Mommy's little knight in shining armor. He's so cool.
It's not like that. Quit blabbering stupid stuff about me.
John, please wait. May I proceed, Mr. Edgeworth? My actions were unbecoming of one who calls herself a servant of the goddess of law. I want to ask for forgiveness, however,
Judge Courtney, I am not as well acquainted with the goddess of law as you are. However, isn't that goddess also a mother of other gods? The law makes exceptions for extenuating circumstances. It understands a mother's heart. I'd say perhaps your goddess sympathizes with you more than you think.
Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't... Oh, I just combined their 2 voices.
Yeah.
I don't get it. What the heck are you 2 blabbering about?
It's okay, John. I don't have a clue either.
Aren't you older than me?
Yeah, so?
It seems the dust is settled on day 1 of Patricia Rowland's trial.
Yes, while a decision has yet to be reached, I would say a guilty verdict is quite likely. I'm sure a thorough investigation into her connection with Blaze will be conducted as well. After seeing Sebastian today, I know we can put our faith in him.
Just like Kay, Sebastian is also in the midst of training for the future ahead.
I see. When you say it like that, I guess we have more in common than I thought. I said a few mean things to him, so the next time we meet, I'd like to apologize to him.
I'm sure you will get your opportunity, but for now...
Yes, at present, solving this case is our top priority. Okay, good times. You want to talk, boy?
What do you want?
I
Well,
love
let's talk about the
him.
kidnapping. John, I'd like you to tell me the exact details of your kidnapping.
You were kidnapped at the garbage pickup area, right? Why'd you go there?
You don't have to act as a go-between. I can just talk to the old man directly.
So he says it looks like he's finally starting to warm up to you.
I went to the garbage pickup to throw away the flowers I found on the body. It was nearby, and I thought it'd be harder to find there if I...
Wait, what?
You got lost there to find there, then if I
I'm
tossed
gonna
them.
beep restart.
There you go.
It was nearby, and I thought it'd be harder to find there than if I just tossed them in a trash can. I went there last night too, but the gate was locked.
And that's why you went there again today to dispose of them?
It's just me, or the way that was worded just sound weird.
No, it was fine. I think it was just, once you read ahead, it all made sense.
It still doesn't, but okay. Yeah, but when I got there, someone suddenly grabbed me from behind.
And used Sleepy ZZZ on you, right? Catching Z's is now super easy with Sleepy ZZZ.
Even though she was also a victim to it, she seems to have taken a liking to the slogan.
It's really catchy.
Whoever grabbed me was really strong, but that's all I know. I have no idea who it was.
I see, so that's what happened.
I like his theme.
After the drugs wore off, did you notice anything about your surroundings? And I agree.
Those drugs were brought to you by Sleepy ZZZ. Catching Z's is now super easy with Sleepy
Yes,
ZZZ.
I get it.
It was...
It was kind of cold when I woke up. I was in a dark, empty room. Boxes with foreign writing on them were lying around, so I figured I was in a warehouse.
The whole place was like a giant refrigerator. It was a commercial warehouse.
That's right, John was rescued thanks to the collective efforts of Kay and Detective Gumshoe.
Since it was still a bit cold, the cooling unit's power must not have been cut for too long. For some reason, they didn't think to take my phone, so I used it to call for help.
I see. In any case, it's good that you're safe and sound, John.
I don't need your fake sympathy, old man.
What an
Damn.
incorrigible child.
He's just like a certain someone I know.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, you know him. You know him really well.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I do, huh?
Well, maybe not.
Do?
Maybe you don't know him well. Mr. Unnecessary Feelings.
How dare you, child. Well, we're gonna investigate this crime scene next time, because oh boy, is there some...
God, don't do the scoot. Don't do this.
It's been a while.
Why is that guy walking that way?
I don't know. He does it quite often.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like a noodle.
I was about to say, man, it looks like I turned a little, like, get jiggly.
Oh my god, stop.
You look like a fish. You look like a giant fish. Stop.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Stop. Oh my god.